Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. The Prisoner of Beauty, an unexpected comeback as a cultural phenomenon. Against the backdrop of a sluggish Chinese film and television market in early 2026, The Prisoner of Beauty has re-emerged in an entirely unexpected way. At a time when new productions are released in rapid succession only to disappear just as quickly, the renewed popularity of this 2025 film starring Liu Yunyin and Song Zhuo feels like a rare and timely rain shower, offering audiences a much-needed reminder of what carefully crafted storytelling can achieve. What makes this resurgence particularly striking is that The Prisoner of Beauty is not a new release nor the result of an aggressive promotional campaign. Originally airing in May 2025, the film has found new life through social media, where clips, character analyses, and emotional highlights have once again gone viral. Short video platforms are flooded with excerpts that have garnered millions of views in a matter of days, reigniting discussions among viewers who either missed the film the first time or are now revisiting it with fresh appreciation. At the core of The Prisoner of Beauty's enduring appeal is its solid and thoughtfully constructed script. Rather than relying on formulaic romance or exaggerated melodrama, the film prioritizes emotional logic and psychological depth. The story unfolds within the long-standing conflict between two rival families, using the familiar marriage before love trope not as a shortcut, but as a narrative foundation for deeper character exploration. The tension does not stem solely from romantic misunderstandings, but from historical grievances, moral dilemmas, and the gradual reshaping of personal beliefs. This approach allows the audience to witness not just a love story, but a process of mutual growth. Each character evolves in response to hardship, responsibility, and emotional confrontation. Viewers are drawn into the characters' internal struggles, making their eventual emotional breakthroughs feel earned rather than scripted. In a market saturated with fast-paced but shallow storytelling, this measured and introspective style stands out. Equally important is the undeniable chemistry between Liu Yunyin and Song Zhuo. Liu Yunin's portrayal of Wei Xiao is layered and restrained, outwardly cold, decisive, and authoritative, yet inwardly burdened by unresolved trauma and a deep sense of loneliness. His performance relies less on grand gestures and more on subtle shifts in expression, making the character's emotional transformation especially compelling. Song Zhuo's Xiao Qiao, on the other hand, breaks away from the stereotypical image of a fragile female lead. Intelligent, rational, and emotionally resilient, Xiao Qiao is a woman who understands both her circumstances and her own worth. Rather than being passively protected, she actively negotiates her position within a hostile environment, earning respect through wisdom and emotional strength. This balance of vulnerability and agency resonates strongly with modern audiences. The contrast between the two leads, one guarded and wounded, the other perceptive and unyielding, creates a dynamic that feels authentic and emotionally charged. Their relationship develops through meaningful glances, restrained dialogue, and moments of quiet understanding. It is precisely these understated interactions that have become viral highlights online, fueling the audience's enthusiasm for shipping the couple without relying on overtly sweet or exaggerated scenes. Beyond narrative and performance, The Prisoner of Beauty also distinguishes itself through its production quality. Compared to many historical dramas that rely heavily on artificial lighting and excessive visual effects, this film opts for a more grounded aesthetic. The costumes are elegant yet practical, the sets immersive without being overwhelming, and the overall color palette enhances the emotional tone rather than distracting from it. The pacing remains tight and purposeful, avoiding unnecessary filler and allowing the story to unfold smoothly. Ultimately, the unexpected resurgence of The Prisoner of Beauty reflects a broader sentiment among viewers. When the market fails to deliver genuinely outstanding new works, audiences naturally gravitate back toward stories that offer emotional depth, narrative integrity, and lasting resonance. The film's renewed popularity is not simply a nostalgic phenomenon, but a quiet critique of current industry trends, and a reminder that true quality rarely fades with time.